Fuseli was a Swiss national, but he stayed most of his life in England. There, he met Sir Joshua Reynolds, the first head of the Royal Academy of Arts in London. Reynolds encouraged Fuseli, then in his late 20s, to pursue painting, and in 1770 he went to Rome. Rome was the capital of the arts in 18th century Europe. Goya, too, had made a pilgrimage to Rome in his youth. His Hannibal viewing Italy from the Alps makes a fine premonition of Napoleon, and fits right in with the black backgrounds of Fuseli, too. In 1778, Fuseli returned to England, where 3 years later his painting Nightmare won him widespread attention by the viewing public. Fuseli was perhaps one of the first artists who captured the public's imagination. The arrangement of dreamlike elements in an almost neoclassical style, night terrors thick with irony and eroticism. Fuseli had evidently caught on to some unconscious fascination in the popular mind, a darker sexual element that would haunt the spirit of the age until Freud. Fuseli was also popular for the openly erotic nature of many of his paintings. Some works were more explicit than others, and after his death, his wife would burn many of his drawings. Love, both spiritual and physical, also prefigured the work of William Blake, as it would for later romantics. Profoundly religious, Blake reveled in contradiction, and through his imaginative works mapped a mythopoetic narrative which characterized elements of the body as they related to notions of Dante and Milton's hell, as well as to popular contemporary interpretations of the Holy Trinity. Blake believed that spirituality was fourfold, and that these divisions, or zoas, were represented in the body of man. The first zoa was tharmas, which represented the overall sensation of the body. Next was luva, who represented the sensation of the heart. Then Urthona, the loins, and finally Urizen, the deity of the head, the brain. Together, the four zoas made up the united spirit of the people that Blake knew in England. Indeed, he believed together they formed another mythological character, Albion, who was the symbol of England as a nation. This raising up of his own country and people was the prototype of Romanticism's inclination towards nationalism. One of Blake's most famous poems, Jerusalem, is considered by many to be an unofficial national anthem of England. And did those feet in ancient time walk upon England's mountain green, and was the holy Lamb of God on England's pleasant pastures seen? The Revolution would introduce the power of large groups of people connected in spirit. The Romantics of the 19th century would develop the notions of connectedness between people who shared the same geography and way of life, but would also deepen and define the boundaries that separated the lands they occupied into nations.